channel, Statements by Rainbow. So in today's video, your girl wanted to talk about planning a trip. I get asked all the time, like, how do I make planning a trip so easy? It's not. It's not. You gotta plan. Um, I'm gonna give you the tips. I mean, the obvious, basic tips, but I'm gonna also tell you how I go about doing it as well. So y'all go ahead and hit that like. Also hit that notification bell so you'll know every time I drop a video, you get to see me. Anyway, please like, comment, subscribe, and of course share. Alright, so planning a trip. You want to go somewhere. First of all, a lot of people be thinking it's expensive to go on a trip. Depending on your lifestyle and your habits can depend on that. And of course how long you staying and stuff like that. So the first thing I'm gonna say is whether you're going on a weekend getaway, 5 states over, or the next state over out of the country, or a 5-day, 2-day, or 1 week, 2 week. The first thing, you do gotta have a little money. A little money. Depending on how far out that you're planning your trip, can help you come up with some funds. So if you out there smoking, you know what, drinking, buying bottles at the club, you're going to get installs every week and get somebody to do your hair every 2 weeks, stuff like that. You can go on a trip. It's just obvious. You can go on a trip. It's just how you go about it. So I would say first, of course, you're gonna need some money. Duh. Um. Also, do not just take just enough money. You don't know what's gonna happen, and you need extra money. Whether where you're staying at, it's not what you thought it was gonna be. Even if you were staying with somebody, you might need to move buy one out that way and go to a hotel. You need some money. You might get sick. Look at COVID. When COVID happened, people got stuck. Okay. The next thing will be who you going on the trip with. Is it you and your family? Is it you and your friends and family? Is this a friends trip where you got your homegirl and a couple of other homegirls going, and then she got her homegirl going, and they got their homegirl going? Why I say you need to think about who's going, because you have to think about your house is not up the street 30 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour away. And the people that you're going with, are you going to be able to stand being around them for this long? Like, committed to being with them till who knows when? And if something, Lord forbid, if something happened and you stuck with these folks, So, who you going with? Do they get along with them over there? That's another thing. Also, where are you going? Where do you want to go? You got to think about the time frame that you're going in. So, whether you're going on a holiday, stuff is booked ahead. People book ahead, prices go up, for the flights, different stuff, prices go up. And, also think about prior engagements that you may have going on. Also, how are you getting there? Are you driving? Are you driving your car? Are you driving a rental car? Are you catching a bus? What is it? Metro bus? The Greyhound? Are you catching a plane? How you getting there? Also, another thing to think about is the budget of you getting there. So how much is it going to cost for you to even get there? Then, also another thing, why are you there? How are you gonna be getting around? Are you taking public transportation? You gonna be, taking a Lyft or Uber? Depending on where you're going, things are close that you can walk to. You gotta take a train, a trolley, ferry. how you getting around. So that plays a factor. So rather your gas money or, those fees that you gotta pay, or even if you somebody driving you around, it's your home girl. You come going to see one of your friends, and I will hope you want to give her a little gas money. That's just me thinking. I could be wrong, but I would hope you want to give her some type of gas money. Um, Also, so you got your budget. First, you got your budget of your transportation, getting there and getting around there, right? And also, you want to also another thing, thinking about the time of year you're going there. Is it cold? Is it hot? Is it hurricane season? Excruciating heat? Those are things to think about. Do you have the clothing for these things? Um, what are some of the things that you want to do while you're there? You know, you heard about oh, you heard about is bike week somewhere, or you heard that they're having a concert going on, different stuff like that. So you need to think about what are the things that you're going to be doing while you're there, so you can plan. Me, look, I already know I'm one of those people. A little bit of shopping, a little bit of fun, and I also like history too, and art and different stuff like that, and historic things. So, um, I try to put that into my trips most of the time, depending on what type of trip it is and where I'm going. Um, Also, the places are you going? Just because you might not never been there before, so you heard about this particular place that's in this state. You might be 3 hours away from where that place is, but you want to go. So that's something to think about. How far distance is the things that you want to do where you're staying? That's another thing. Where are you going to stay? Are you staying with your friend? You staying with family? Are you staying in a hotel? A hostel, I think it is called. Are you staying in an Airbnb? Are you staying by yourself? Far as all the money is on you, or are you sharing with some people or somebody that what I'm saying? Y'all split the cost. Either way, you got to know what you're spending. Um. Also, like I said, the time of the year you might need to buy certain type of clothes that you just may not carry. That you need to buy. Um Eating. You're gonna eat. I mean, it's no way. Even if you're doing a weekend trip, you're gonna eat. Whether you're eating where you're staying or you're eating out, you're gonna eat. So you have to plan that as well. Like I said, are you gonna be cooking, or are you gonna be eating out, or doing a mixture of both? Um, Packing is always a thing. Do not pack at the last minute. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna forget something, or you don't have something that you needed and you just thought about it. I personally believe in start putting things into your suitcase a month ahead. I know you're like a month ahead, if you have that much time. If not, 2 weeks in advance. Because, like I said, you might leave something, you forget something, and then given ain't no turning back. You done got all the way to where you were going. Never. Oh shoot! I done forgot XYZ. And y'all know, say for instance, cigarettes. What cigarettes cost here don't cost the same somewhere else, and so forth. So if you don't mind spending the extra $5-10 on some cigarettes that you could have got cheaper, why not? I mean, why not? But that's just me. How I go about my personal, I write an itinerary out. I write it out every time. So, and I take it with me. So usually everything that I do is planned. I might on my way to one of those places stumble upon something else, depending on the type of trip it is, that I might do it. But everything is for the most part written out. So I got on top what type of trip. I might say family trip or girls trip on top. I got the dates written out. I got where I'm staying at, the address and everything, the phone number, the amount I paid. I got the distance from my home to that location. I got, if I'm taking a flight, I got my flight times, the flight number, and everything putting it right there. I even got written how much I paid for the flight. Next, I got the distance from the airport to where I'm staying at. Then the things that I'm going to do, I have written out the name of the place. I have done my research to see how much it costs to get in or to do the activity or whatever the case may be when it comes to certain stuff like that. Even if it's like, say, Ripley's Believe It or Not. So if you ever been to Ripley's Believe It or Not, it's more than one different type of attraction that they offer, and they have bundle plans and stuff like that. So I have it written out, the base price and then the bundle prices, the meals if I decide I want to eat there, which I usually don't. I got my tickets printed up or on my phone, so I could just pull it out so they can scan it or whatever they do. Then my restaurants, I have that listed out, and I might not go to everyone that I have up there. I remember this past summer, on one of the vacations we went on, which was a family vacation, that the place was closed. Online it won't close, but in person it was closed. And mind you, where we was at, we were already in one location, and I realized that where we was at that moment, the restaurant wasn't too far from where we was at, and we was kind of like the Broadway boardwalk type of area. You get that in every state, or city. So I'm thinking, okay. I look at the time. Okay, the walk was a 6-8 minute walk, something like that. So I was like, okay, we can all walk, get there. Imagine there's another family walking to the place is closed. So I'm sitting there like, oh shoot. So you mean to tell me we gotta walk back to our car? Then the owner pulls up and he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. He was like, I'm open. I think he said tomorrow. He was real nice. He was with his kids, but I'm not coming here tomorrow because I had my day planned out. I have my stuff planned out, and given what it was, and given what the next day was, it wasn't fitting. So I'm just like, you messed up, bro. You know what I mean? All of us, you was guaranteed a minimum of $100. It was guaranteed, but you won't get it today. But anyway. So I have my restaurants. How far they're from the house. Also, depending on what type of trip it is, like I said, I might cook. Don't overbuy. Plan if you're gonna buy and you plan on cooking. Think about how many people, what you're cooking, and like how long you need this to last for. Don't be overcooking because you ain't taking that stuff back home with you. So don't even waste your money. So ain't no point of buying the real big bag of sugar. Get the little teeny bag of sugar. And fortunately, matter of fact, where we stayed at on that particular vacation, we stayed in the Airbnb, and they had little things in the house like sugar, coffee mix. They had little granola bars and little stuff like that. They had the paper plates, the plastic silverware, along with regular silverware, and different stuff. So that was real nice that we didn't even have to buy a whole lot. As well as they even had little stuff for when you go get in the pool and different things like that. So that was nice. So that's, I think I hit it. I think I hit it on how to plan. Oh, y'all make sure y'all let your jobs and schools know that you're going out of town. Request a time off. That's another thing. That's the worst thing that can happen. You sitting here, you done planned your stuff, and you done forgot to tell you. You've been talking to your job about it, but you didn't request the time off, and these jokers got you on the schedule. Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all request that time off, all right? I didn't want to make this video too long, so I hope this helps y'all as far as planning a trip. You do not need a whole lot of money, but you do need some money. You need to plan. And also, when planning and looking at like the hotels and places to stay and flights and stuff like that, don't always just think the price that you see is the price it is gonna stay. You can come up on deals and stuff like that. That I mean, if I'm gonna stay at somewhere, say a 2 day vacation, and they have it for $500 for 2 days, you think I'm just bad? Mm-mm. I'm gonna keep on looking. I might find that same exact place for 250, 280, $300. Yeah. So don't just go with the first thing y'all see. Like I said, same thing with flights. Look at different websites. It be that same exact time. That's three, four, five different prices, and depending on when you look at the time of day, the day of the week, the prices do change. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down. So that's how you plan a trip. I hope this helps somebody. And where y'all going real soon? Uh, Me and Baby just got back from vacation a couple weeks ago, so I got an idea of maybe the next trip, but I ain't in a rush to plan. Because when I plan, y'all, my planning, like, let's see, we're in November. If I decided I wanted to go to a trip in March, just for example, if I wanted to go on a trip in March and I start planning now, I'm gonna be working on all the details and everything until March comes. Yeah, so I'm extra, but it does help to know as much as you can. I don't like being caught off guard. Anyway, as I was saying, thank y'all for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you share.